Hi YouTube, Gigi here, still in the Philippines, rounding it out. I'm at my last 2 weeks. So yeah, I go home right after my birthday on August 9th. So, I got young. Okay, I think I have said it enough that I am truly, truly shocked at the lack of yarn resources here. I went to that first place when I first got here, and I'll put the picture, but I took some footage, so I'll share the footage. It's called Dreams Yarn Shop, I believe. And at my first glance, first time I visited, all I saw was Red Heart, and I really was looking for something that was uniquely Philippines. Locally dyed, locally spun yarn, and apparently that doesn't exist. Or not here where I am. So I was suffering. I did bring some projects with me, as you've seen. I did my cardigan. I'll put a picture here. I did the shrug that I did the blog post review on, the Madison shrug from the Bagsmith. Brought those things with me, but I didn't bring much more than that, simply because usually when I travel, I have no problems finding a yarn store, so I can pick up more yarn and start a new project from there, which is what I've been doing in this traveling life of mine. But listen, I did not want, I can buy Red Heart at home. I did not want to buy Red Heart, and I was hoping I would stumble across something else. What didn't happen. And when I tell you, I'm not exaggerating, withdrawal, okay? Like, didn't realize how integral a part of my knitting is as a part to my mental psyche. I think I've shared with you guys before, the last 2 years have been a bit trying for me, and yarn has saved my life. And I mean that when I tell you that knitting has been therapeutic for me. And this last week, being alone with my thoughts, it wasn't a good thing. Like, when I knit, I don't have to focus. I focus on the yarn. I focus on the pattern. I get excited at what's going on. When I'm alone, all I can do is think. Right? And who wants a pity party? So, this weekend, we really didn't have any concrete plans, but I said, okay, I need to go back to that yarn store and get on my hands and knees if I have to, and go through each bin and find something, because I need to knit. I don't know how else to say it. Well, anyway, I found some yarn. I bought the Cascade. Have Cascade at home. Let me say that. I don't know that I have these same colors at home, but I absolutely have Cascade in my stash at home. But I know what a drug addict feels like. I understand being addicted, because, yeah, it wasn't a good thing when I was left with my thoughts. So, I wanted to show you guys this, but there's footage, and I have to play with it. But this is a needle, but it lights up so you can knit in the dark. So, when I use that, I will do demos. I bought some linen also, and I'm doing a shrug that I happen to have in my favorites. Not shrug, shawl that I had in my favorites on Ravelry, the pendulum shrug. It calls for 2 colors, but I have 4, so I'm going to improvise a little bit. So I can knit. And my Angela, who you've seen in the pictures, she asked me to teach her how to knit when we were in Buffalo, and we just never got around to it. So I taught her how to knit today, and I have created a monster. When we go to breakfast, we usually sit in breakfast a good hour and a half, close to 2 hours, between eating and the people that we've gotten to know and fallen in love with. Breakfast is a process. Not today. And let me rewind. She eats everything. If it's not nailed down, she eats it and dips it in chocolate. Yeah, that's a whole nother video. But today, she had a bowl of cereal, her tea, and then she was like, okay, come on. I said, what, you're not going to get, because she usually has her dessert, then she has her cereal, then she goes back and she gets other stuff. So I'm waiting for her to do her thing. She wanted to come back and knit. I was like, Angela, we have to be dressing downstairs by 9 o'clock. You need to go back to your room by 8 so you can get dressed. Oh, okay. Yeah. I've created another monster. So I'll get the footage, show you the footage of her knitting. And I have some footage from inside the store. And then yesterday, our adventures in the mall looking for the shoe store. Guys, the malls, on top of the malls, behind the malls, underneath the malls, here, ridiculous. Ridiculous. So, stay tuned for the footage. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. And that place with the beaches that I was we going there next weekend. Stay tuned. Bye. I found some yarn. So I got some Cascade superwash, and I got some Katia, I think it's linen. I think it is. And guys, they had glow in the dark. Sorry, the air out here makes my hair so hard. Glow in the dark, not glow in the dark, light up. They light up knitting needles. And Miss Angela is I'm gonna teach her how to knit, so that should be interesting. So I'm happy again. I'll get to knit for a little while at least. So we'll see. I'm still a little disappointed because I really was hoping to get something that was unique to the Philippines, something that was locally grown, locally spun and dyed, but no such luck. But I have yarn.
But with crochet, there's a whole bunch of different variations with that. It's not just two.
Yeah, see, knitting, you just got 2 stitches. And I think just for the basic, I'm going to teach you the knit stitch. And you can knit every row. And once we get past that, then I'll show you I'll show you the purl stitch. You got it, Mama. Now hold it up lengthwise. Hold the needle this way so you can see your... See? And your gauge is not that bad for you to be new. That's why I wanted you to start with thicker yarn so you could see your progress quickly.
I'm going to take this one just off.
Not that way. The other way. Take it. Not there. Take your needle out. Go underneath. There you go. Just remember to have your needles touch. There you go. Just pull that one off. And that's called slipping a stitch.
I don't know if I did it right the last time. I think I did.
Okay.
How can I tell? What
Needle goes back through the loop.
And come through. Come off. Come through. Now pull it off.
Using your left hand to push the stitches up on the needle.
Right.
And your right thumb to hold the new stitches down.
Right.
Let's do it again.
All right,
do it again. From back to front. Yep. Around. And off. You got it. Keep practicing. It's okay. You're gonna get it. Around.
I was doing good.
You still gonna do good. There you go. So this is the mall. And we can't find the store we're looking for. And we done walked across walkways and byways and triways.
And highways.
And we still ain't found what we're looking for. But it's pretty relaxing. But when I tell you thank God for Angela, because that ass would be lost. I would be like, Dennis, I crossed the street. I went under a bridge. Come get me. So we need some kind of directory to try to find. There's a museum here.
Oh, 3.5. Amen.
Amen. Okay, so let's hope this is it. Angela,
Yes.
I'm praying you can get us back to where we're
I
supposed
got
to
it. I know exactly where we are. One thing I know is the mall, like the back of my hand. I only need to see it once.
be. All right,
I
Mama.
got it. No worries.
So I think that's a directory.
Morning.
Hi, how are you?
Bye, Mom.
Good. I think that's a directory.